YouTube, what is going on, lads? Welcome back to the channel. This is a Patreon exclusive album reaction. If you do want to get full access to the unedited video, head on over to patreon.com/DrewFortune. All the links will be in the description. Without any further ado, lads, we're going to jump in. But at the end of this video, make sure you stick around because I have a very important message that I think you guys need to hear. Okay, that's all I'll say. Let's get into this one. It's an absolute cracker of an album. Let's go. That is so heavy. That's sick. You lot. Oh my. Ah, that's heavy. Good start. Very good start. I'm excited. I'm air guitaring so hard right now, by the way. The way they've tuned this is very peculiar. It sounds like extra layered. This is angry shit, man. These transitions. He's already dead. Sleep with one eye open. Lyrics are a bit mental in this, aren't they? It's like all kind of new metal sound. It doesn't matter in the end. You're gone, never coming back. So it was my goodbye. Okay, these lyrics are going to be a bit heavy now, aren't they? Are these the guys that I think the only like knowledge I believe I have of these guys, and now I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, and maybe let me know which band I might be referring to if I am wrong, but I think I've seen something on Instagram like in the past 2 months or so where I think it was Alpha Wolf, where they were at a venue or they were like complaining about a venue like taking too much of their revenue, whether it be from ticket sales or the merch they were selling or something. I'm not entirely sure. Basically standing up, I suppose, for the integrity of you know, these venues and basically just having absolutely none, and you know, really rinsing the artists for, you know, every last bit of cash they can get. I'm pretty sure it was these guys. So overall, I've got a good like first impression. They seem very, very angry, like they're really like almost this rebellious band, which I'm always very fond of, like Rage Against the Machine. But yeah, they sound like they have a lot to say, a lot of aggression, whether it be in the lyrics and just the kind of overall deep nature of the lyrics, as well as the way in which they're actually putting the message across as well. It's just so heavy. Like I said, the theme of the guitars being extremely chunky has remained for the entirety of the 3 tracks that we've heard so far. And like I said, I don't think we're going to get a minute to even have a break in this. It just sounds like that's the kind of vibe we're going with. 36 minutes of just non-stop disgusting breakdowns. Let's keep going. Oh. It feels wrong to want to headbang to this. So hard. Oh, Oh, the lyrics make it so much better. Oh, this is so good. Oh. Yeah, they're the kind of lyrics that make it seem almost like disrespectful to headbang to. But again, I really love the topic. It's almost a different outlook on, you know, suicide and, you know, the struggles that someone can go through. It almost feels kind of selfish in a way, the way in which he's going about it, but I completely get the angle. To see lyrics like this where, let me just pick out some examples. Where was my fucking, like, it's almost like putting the blame on the person, which, I mean, from a very, you know, objective standpoint, it is on them. But it's, you know, obviously there's so much more that goes into it, and that's why it is a top touchy subject. Like, it's just the way in which some of the lyrics are phrased kind of is almost poking at the person. It's almost like, you know, the anger you can feel, and look, it goes along with the actual instrumentals as well. Like, it's such an angry track, the way he's delivering it as well. But even like the lyrics match up, like just the way he's kind of saying like Ash, you crumbled. Like it just sounds kind of like you gave in to like these societal pressures. So whether we're going to continue on with this theme throughout the album, and then he might go through the different phases of grief, you know, because I know there's a lot of different phases of this kind of thing. So whether or not we'll continue on this topic, who knows? But it's definitely the anger phase that they're in right now. So yeah. Watch the bodies come. Oh, my face is gonna fall off. Every entry to every new part is just like... Call it off, call it off, call it. I'm not even getting up again. This is one of them. Oh, I love this. Watch the body drop. Yes. It's just so angry. What the fuck? This might get me back in the gym. This album alone might get me back training. I will see you there. Yes. Jesus. There's that new metal again. It's like Linkin Park if they just fucking... I don't know. It's just an artillery strike non-stop. I need to see these guys live, man. I need to see them live. Behind the shattered glass fractures, turning to dust. Further back to rust as they hate away at us. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. No memory, no sentiment. I hope you're buried without a eulogy to sing through. I feel sick whenever I think about you. Eldritch blood in my veins. Words never suffice like a bullet in between the eyes. Nothing satiates better than a bullet to the fucking brain. I'll bleed for you. I'm going now. Oh, that's a nice bouncy riff. Yeah, man, I actually am looking forward to giving this album a good few more listens and just kind of like feeling the emotion of the lyrics a little bit more, because it's kind of hard to properly pay attention to it when the riffs are this good. It's just so heavy. But when you actually get into it, I'd imagine this is going to tell a very, very deep and dark story. That just adds to the feel of the album and just makes the riffs hit so much harder. The chugs! Has like a Slipknot pacing. Ooh, 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 ooh. Down the back of your skull, unnerving, convulsing. Oh god, the lyrics just add so much more stank to it. These riffs will go so hard live.
You've hurt me.
I had a time. That's when you broke. I saw you bleed. I saw you choke. Fell back in the prophecy. No one left. It's the devil in broad day. Now they can breathe through. Blame it on the bloodline. No, no.
Oh, that's hard.
Blame it on the state of mind. Exorcise the
Little darko ambience in the background. Ah!
Now! If I were you, I wanna kill myself too.
Okay, right. Yeah, it feels a little bit wrong to find this so good. How do you follow up from the last lyrics of a track being, if I were you, I'd kill myself too? I mean, this is the last track. Oh god, emotional. This is powerful. Ooh, God. Wow, that was an emotional album, and it all culminated to that final track. I mean, there was a lot of emotion spread throughout the entire album, mainly anger, but it's almost like that last track is like almost there's only so much you can be angry, and then it just spills out in other forms, you know, this really emotional, softer side to the band. So yeah, I mean, as a concept album, I'm gonna have to listen to that a few more times to really grasp, because to be honest, the first track, I mean, it makes sense now what the album's called, A Quiet Place to Die, which is, when you actually really think about it, is really, it's quite an upsetting title for an album, because I'm sure it could be interpreted many ways, but the way I'm interpreting is, you know, a quiet place so A Quiet Place to Die being somewhere that someone who is, you know, going to take their own life would go, which is actually really upsetting, to be honest. So the like stark contrast between the actual lyrics being so deep or heavy, and then the actual music itself being so heavy. It's like first two tracks, I was just heard the breakdowns, I was like, oh shit. And I think it was the third track or the fourth track where Jesus, lads, was it with these albums lately getting me? Whether it just be the pure emotion of the musical side of things, or the actual the concept. I mean, obviously it's quite hard to get too emotional by something like this, because when the breakdowns and everything are just kind of supplementing it, you don't really notice the actual concept. But like, it almost is more touching when it's that aggressive, because it's just like, you know, grief doesn't just show itself from like tears, it's pure anger, it's question and all these kind of things. And like I said, touch wood, I'm so grateful to have not experienced something like they have referenced in this album multiple times. And you know, I guess I'll use this platform to you know, for anyone who is feeling a little bit down, or, you know, life's not going their way, look, reach out to me on Instagram, man, if it means something like that, you know. Even, you know, literally, man, I check my DMs. So even if it means something like that, you know, if it's something as small as I can do something to help you guys out, because oh fuck, man. Woo. Okay, right, look, you get what I'm trying to say, lads. If you guys are going through any kind of shit, reach out to me on Instagram, drop me a message, you know, even if it's a voice note, just chat to me. You know, you don't have to explain anything to me, just literally come to me, have a word, and you know, I'll do my best to get back to you guys as quick as possible, even if it's just a little chat, you know, talking about music. If it keeps your mind off shit, by all means, you know, I'm here to help. So yeah, look, that album was incredible. Like I said, it's such a stark contrast from how heavy it is. Like, if you just block out the lyrics completely, that album goes hard. But then the lyrics just add this whole different edge to it, where you can listen to it in almost two lights, where you can just say, right, I'm going to the gym. Like I said, I was looking at it from that perspective, but it's only kind of when I've stopped and the chaos has calmed down a bit. And that outro track is why that's so beautiful, because it kind of allows you to reflect. It's like, after all this anger, it's just silence, it's quiet, it's peaceful again, and you know, now he's just left there to deal with his emotions again. So that was a roller coaster. I didn't expect to get a little bit emotional with that, but look, my heart goes out to anyone who's had to deal with something like this. And like I said, touch wood, I hope I never have to, you know, come close to dealing with the pain that would be caused by something like that. So that's all I can say, lads, is just you know, speak to someone, speak to me, speak to your friends, family, whatever it may be. But if you have, or if you feel like you don't have anyone to speak to, reach out to me, man. Like I said, I don't think there's going to be much I can offer other than this platform to, you know, keep you guys as a unit and, you know, as a community. So even if it means in the comment section saying something, if you don't want to message me directly, but by all means, my Instagram direct message is DrewFortune28. We'll be there if anyone wants to just drop me a message and say what's up, man, you know. So look, I appreciate all you guys watching. Rating wise, god, it's hard to, like, it feels like, see, albums like this, because they're so aggressive and all, it feels wrong. Like, masterpiece, I feel like I always associate masterpieces with albums that are like really intricately done, you know, with really technical guitar writing and, you know, overall song structure. But something like this, when it evokes that much emotion, and it's not like your traditional approach to evoking emotion, where it's really like, you know, melodic and atmospheric and, you know, all these, you know, traditional means of bringing these emotions out. It's like the complete rawest form of emotion, pure anger. So yeah, it's hard to associate something like that with a masterpiece, but it's just something, you know, it feels like with a message that powerful, it's taken a really blunt force approach to a topic like suicide. Usually people would go down the really, you know, melancholic route, but these guys have just gone really aggressive, and it's actually had almost the opposite effect, and it's actually had more of an impact on me than something, you know, someone like crying on a song over something like that. So yeah, look, I think I've done enough talking. I would rate this album very fucking good album, very good album. I'm gonna say like 9. I'm gonna give this album a 9, maybe an 8.5, 9. Some humongous riffs in there, like crazy shit. But yeah, I don't know. Look, I'm gonna sign out, guys. That one was not the way in which I thought this would have ended, but look, that's the beauty of this music as well. Sometimes it can just get you, it can creep up on you. And lately I've been like, you know, these songs and these albums have been hitting me hard, whether it just be the pure emotional side of things with the instrumentals, or like the actual lyrics itself, or just the overall vibe. It's been getting me. So guys, thank you so much for watching. If you could, please like a video, please like this video, or just like any video ever. Like this video if you could, it'd be much appreciated. Share it around to anyone who you know, maybe needs to hear a band like this. And yeah, sub to the channel. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Like I said, Instagram is open for anyone who is going through any shit. Speak to me, speak to someone. And yeah, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'm signing out. Look after yourselves. I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.